School bus drivers across the city are going out on dry runs, getting familiar with their routes ahead of the school year that starts next week. But 21 of those routes here in Toronto are unstaffed right now. No drivers are available, and that means that there's a heads up for parents out there to be prepared. The group in charge of student transportation for Toronto's public and Catholic boards says the 21 routes only represent 1% of their entire load. It's much less than the 60 unstaffed routes last year that caused cancellations and delays for students right across the GTA. But because of last year's chaos, the group is notifying parents of any potential impact, regardless of how big or small.
Thankfully, at this point in time, we do have a driver for every single route for next week. There were two companies, however, that were using their complete spare pool to cover off all those routes. That spare driver pool is simply the drivers that generally book in for drivers that might book off the day for sick or any other reason for those daily reasons like that. Once we understood that, we asked them to come up with some contingencies. In the event they don't have those drivers, we can certainly reallocate some routes to some other carriers as well to make sure that we are well prepared for the first day of school.
Okay, and it's a total of 21 routes that are affected right now?
Correct. There is 15 with stock transportation and 6 with sharp transportation.
The Transportation Consortium will be finalizing the driver routes in a meeting tomorrow and will notify parents by the end of the week if their child's route may be affected. First Student School Buses in Halton Region started a pilot project this year offering for the very first time benefits to help entice drivers. They're looking to hire more because they have already warned that in Halton Region, students can expect delays and cancellations due to a lack of school bus drivers in Burlington and in Oakville. In Etobicoke, I'm Tammie Sutherland, City News.